To the Vault Excel. Thank you for joining me. Hope you all are well. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Please stay safe and blessed this upcoming week. Please be mindful of the children this summer season. Make sure to not leave your children unattended outside swimming pools, ponds, lakes, and definitely don't leave your children in cars. I'm going to be very brief in this commentary. There's a reason why I stopped talking about children cases on my channel, because I got tired of the nonsense that comes with talking about children. As most of you who follow me know, I'm straight to the point. Some may deem me rough around the edges. It's just my demeanor, it's just who I am. But anybody that really knows me, know I'll give you the shirt off my back, but don't cross me. That's just Queen. Either take it or leave it. I don't really care. But I don't talk about children cases because the buffoonery that comes with talking about children cases. Some of you seem like you live in a bubble. You live in a fog. You don't live in the real world. I've been noticing this now since probably 2019. I came to YouTube the summer of 19, and I started talking about a little girl missing from Alabama that fall, and it just amazes me how green some of you all are. You say anything, you don't think before speaking. Everything's a joke. Everything's funny, amusing. I'm just baffled. And even when it comes to the stories about adults, some of the stuff that come out of your mouths, it's just ridiculous. So let's try this on for size so I can get the hell out of here. I hope Summer's alive. Okay. I do hope she's alive, but I don't really think she's alive, but I hope she's alive. She's alive where? Who has her and why would they have her? The stats say 500 children are murdered each year by their parents. And there is that rare circumstance of one wandered off or sold. But do you know the reason why a person would sell a child of her age to an adult? And yet you would say to yourself, I hope she's alive. I don't mean to be rude, but somebody needs to check you. You don't think. If somebody sold a 5-year-old child, you just assume the child was sold to some decent human beings. So as I put on a post just a few minutes ago, feel free to check it out. The Wells have no children in their custody. They forked over 3 children to CPS. They've been playing reindeer games with the public for 4 fucking years. They had other children before they even met each other that they did not raise. They did not keep good company with decent people. You don't know any well-to-do people that are rallying for them, hanging with them, best friends with them. They can't keep a job because of the nosy social media people meddling in their business. But their choices got them where they are today, and they refuse to take any responsibility for how they got to where they are today. Can't work, can't keep a job, blah, 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 blah. As I said, sell your property, get the money, move on. Hell, change your name. Go to the courthouse, change your damn last name. Stay off of social media, nobody would know anything. But back to the point. These are not upstanding citizens. So why you all keep thinking somebody that's what? Christian, Jehovah's Witness, Holiness Church people got Summer Wells cooped up in a house and won't let her out to play? Help me understand. What is it you're confused about? I hope she's alive. That's good on paper. You hope she's alive. But that's not realistic when you look at where she came from and who she came from. And in your mind, you're saying to yourself, obviously nothing. Oh yeah, they handed her over to these really nice people and they're taking wonderful care of her. But they can't let her go outside because they illegally have her. I mean, it wasn't a legal adoption. They paid for her. In which you have to ask yourself, what type of decent human being would pay for a human? The fact that you even offer money for a child, you know that's wrong and it's against the damn law. I don't care how much you say, oh, I love kids. I love children. I'll take care of your baby. I'll take care of your baby girl. I'll do right by her or him. You know it's wrong to offer money for a kid. You know it's wrong to solicit somebody to buy your kid. And then there's the nefarious business of getting rid of a kid, selling a kid for sexual purposes. Are you serious? So when you say, I want her alive, you're not thinking of the circumstances that she would be in. You're assuming that she would be in good care. I'm so sick of people saying that. Because you're not thinking logically. If she's alive, more than likely, she's not probably happy. So that means somebody would have to rescue her. Did you hear what I said? Somebody would have to rescue her from her circumstances. So she would not be faring any better than where she came from. And I think it's time some of you realize that, because I don't know what alternate universe some of you live in where you think she's in some Alice in Wonderland, Candyland game playing in flower beds. Probably not. Probably not. These people never cared for the children they had before they even met each other. 6 degrees of separation brought these two heathens together to procreate and be right down the same road that they last left, to end up with 4 children gone. And you have no idea how the boys are faring. All the he said, she said gossip once again. Who got them? Who's adopted? This, that. You still don't know how they're treated. And don't assume because a child goes into foster care and adoption, they're doing any better than where they came from, because we already know how that shit ends up. How many stories have we heard about children being abused that are adopted, foster care? We have to pray, but we don't know who to ask. Can't ask those 2 nimwits nothing because they don't know nothing. So who do you ask? Hey, are those 3 boys in better care? Are they doing well? Are they doing good in school? Are they doing good psychologically? Who do you ask? You don't even have anybody to ask. You don't have anybody to ask anything. There's nothing wrong with my connection. Everything I do is meticulous on this network. The screen is right where I want it to be. Stop living in a bubble. Think before you speak. No decent human would buy a child for any reason, because that's not the right thing to do. The right thing to do would be, hey, we'll go to the courts. You hand over your rights, sign a piece of paper, but I ain't giving you no money for no kid. You don't buy children, just like you don't buy an adult. You don't sell your kid. And we've heard a horror story out of Alabama. White woman selling her biracial kid to a fucking pedophile. And the girl was naturally abused and then murdered, left in an abandoned house. So when you keep saying, I think she's somewhere better, I think she's alive, I hope she's alive. Alive where? With whom and why? And what makes you think she's better off at the next place? Because in the end, we have no idea what happened June 15th, 2021. And you can speculate until you're blue in the face, but you have no idea. But you can best believe she ain't probably in a better situation if she's alive, left at 5 years old. And sold, either mama didn't want to be bothered or sold for nefarious reasons. Come on now, just stop this bullshit. You all have been playing these reindeer games with Donna Wells and Candace Block for 4 years. I'm not participating. And I'm telling you now, I'm done. I'm done. Don't tell me nothing else about what you heard. I don't want to hear nothing about a tip. And I don't want to hear nothing about somebody being alive. I think she's alive when it don't even make sense what you're saying. Because to me, that's even scarier than where the hell she was. She's alive, but with whom and why? And you think she's better off what? Locked up in a house somewhere and can't come outside? That's your idea of freedom? That's your idea of a better place? Man, miss me with this bullshit. I'm out of here. Vault Excel. Get your minds right.